Hi Capricorn, welcome to your weekly forecast. Now this is for August 11th until 17th. Let's take a look what's going to be coming your way. Oh, okay. Looks like fight is about to steer in your relationship this week. Somebody is up for mischief, and someone is trying to play when the cat's away. You're very much concerned about your finances, your goals, and it seems like you're also trying to come up with a better idea or new ideas about, for a presentation in your office, in your company, or in your workplace. And you will be tasked to come up with a different type of idea or different type of project, that for the last quarter of the year. And your mind is really busy doing this. You're also feeling a little bit stressed out because it's like you're not really inspired. It's like you're feeling a little bit stuck. Sometimes you're feeling a little bit withdrawn, depressed, and very much affected by all these planetary movements and so stuff like that, and all these changes. Not to mention that right now, especially if you're with an air sign, that you will be discovering that your partner has been doing something right behind you, and there will be a big fight. There will be a big confrontation that this air sign will be denying and will be, they're going to try to turn the tables against you, and they're going to feel like they're the one who's the victim here. You're the one who's been like always not available, and they're the one who's been like trying to, understand the situation, while you're the one who's been like taking, which is it really sounds like it's a narcissistic kind of a partnership. But this air sign will not show any remorse or resentments or whatsoever with whatever they have done, because they know that they can always get away with their lies anyway. But that will be an empty victory. Now, you are just really sick and tired of putting up with the situation, and you're just plainly not going to put up with any of this. Okay? You just want to free your mind from any of these dramas and toxicities, and you just want to continue doing the things that really makes you happy. Now, there will be some brand new beginnings, and some of you will also be receiving a promotion, an offer, a job offer from another company, or a job offer within your company, and you have more edge. You don't really have to worry about being qualified or something like that, because you have a lot more advantage and edge than the other candidates. Okay? Now, more financial stability will be coming your way, and it seems like you will also be starting a new project, new endeavor, a new team, new department, or something like that, and you will be leading a new idea, okay, or a new something that your company will really love you to do, and they will be tasking you to finish it off and to so that it will be either ready to be launched around end quarter of the year or a first quarter of next year. And you'll be collaborating with younger people, um air sign and fire sign and water sign. These are the people that you will be consulting, especially when it comes to creatives and marketing and communications. Okay, now, you've already learned your lesson in dealing with this heartbreak, and it doesn't really concern you anymore. It doesn't really affect you anymore. You're already immune, and you're already not really being affected about this. You feel so insensitive and numb already. You've been through this over and over again, and you already know those perfect lines that your partner will be coming up with, and you just, it's like it doesn't really matter, because you can perfectly live in your own. You can have a house of your own. Your finances are way better, and you can definitely just support yourself, and you don't really need anyone at this point. So whatever this whole thing that's been going on in your relationship or in your marriage, it's not really going to affect you anymore. It's not going to stop you from being successful and from obtaining all those um everything that you worked hard for in the past, your achievements, your success. And I feel like down by the weekends, this person would try to patronize you in a mocking way. So you would just try to ignore them. Okay? You will be relying more about your family, but be very careful because it seems like somebody around your family needs some medical attention or some medical, like therapy or something like that, or needs to be admitted in a hospital, but they're not really telling you whatever it is that they're feeling until it's gonna be really big. Okay. Meanwhile, you will be getting a raise, or you will be receiving a letter that you're entitled for, like additional benefits or something like that, or you will be, getting a raise and bonus and something like that, which is, I feel like it's going to be a little bit early, but it's just like a news, or it will be flying your way, and but it's confirmed, you know, and you'll be very happy that despite of all these painful things that's been going on in your, in your personal life, you feel like you're still blessed, protected, and guided. Now, those who's already single and still trying to look for somebody to be with, looks like you're not really concerned about being in a relationship, but you're still burned out from your past relationships, from the breakups, from the lies, deceptions, and everything. And you have already gone through a lot of disappointments in life, and you really don't want to, you know, you really don't want to dwell on these dramas anymore. You're already happy with the success of your career, the finances. You're able to go to wherever you want, live a life of luxury, and buy anything that you want. So, and treat your family as well. Now, there is an unexpected person that will be coming your way, which is, I feel like this is a water sign, a younger person, and a Leo, okay, or a fire sign. Now, this two will be competing for your heart and for your attention, but none of them will really be like, ringing the bell, or none of them will be really like catching your attention, as you feel like it's not really. I mean, you can't really see the potential in any both in any one of them, but just try to enjoy the attention. I mean, nah, who knows? Um, but I feel like you're not really looking, you're not really concentrated in looking for love or being with another person right now, especially now that you're going to be so busy with your career, and finances will just come and fall into your lap just like that. Okay, you'll be very, very happy. And all of those late night works, overtimes, migraines, all those pain relievers that you've already taken because you're trying to finish off work, it will all be paying off starting the last 2 weeks of this month. But this week will also be the start of the news that will be flying and coming your way. Okay, and you'll be more proud and much happier, much contented, and much more stable than before. Okay, some of you, some Capricorns will also find out that they are pregnant, but their pregnancy will be a little bit sensitive. So be very careful about that. You will also try to find some ways and solutions on how to still work and keep the baby at the same time. Now, there will be a lot of things that you need to take into consideration, especially your health and your heart. And it seems like you will also be asking for some advices or for some considerations from your boss because of your situation. Which is, I feel like at this point, they won't be able to give it to you because this is crunch time. Okay? So there's nothing that you can do except to put up with your current situation right now and to balance your options. Meanwhile, it seems like you don't want to, lose this pregnancy. You've waited for like a long period of time for this to happen, and now it's finally happening, and you don't want to lose it. But there's nothing that you can do because you don't want to lose your job either. Now, you will be requesting for like like a home-based thing. But it seems like this is not really the perfect time for that, as your presence is really much needed in the office. This is, this is for those who's already married or who's already in a relationship and they're already expecting. Now, for those who is still single, looks like you need to be careful with a client or with somebody that you're dealing with right now, especially if it's a water sign that looks really sleazy and very questionable. Like something about them is really like not. I mean, it doesn't seem right. So be very careful because this person would just be playing around with you and will only be fishing for some information because this is a competitor or like a spy. Okay, so be careful in disclosing any other confidential information and stuff. You're very intuitive, so you're going to know that this person is just trying to put their nose into your projects or into some confidential stuff, you know? Now, there is also a water sign that will be coming your way or that will be coming back into your life that used to be your world. And it seems like you will have a second chance or you will be reunited again or you will be not really reunited, especially if you're already in a relationship. But to some who's still single, as in single, there is a possibility of you taking this into consideration, but it's gonna be one of those drunken nights, okay? Because I feel like it's gonna be really hard for you to forget about what this person have done to you, and you are the kind of person that doesn't really forgive. So um, I feel like try to know first what it is that you really want to achieve from this situation or from this reconciliation, which is I feel like if you would just try to learn and listen and try to overcome your fears, then this could actually, turn into something much more better and more fruitful, okay, or much more colorful, more passionate. You're just too afraid of getting hurt again, which is that's really inevitable when you fall in love, when you're in a relationship, when you're with somebody. Crying weighs much more than happiness, and that is the reality of relationship and love. All right. Anyway, that's it for you for this week, Capricorn. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone or live on the calls, just go visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Blessings to you.